Ever wonder how some passengers manage to fly business or first class without paying thousands of dollars? It's not just luck. There are hidden strategies that can significantly increase your chances of a flight upgrade. From timing your check-in just right to leveraging loyalty programs. Today we're uncovering 10 secret hacks for a flight upgrade that can turn your next economy ticket into a luxurious experience without breaking the bank. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe for more insider travel tips and hacks to make your journey smoother and more comfortable. Number 1. Dress the part. First impressions matter, especially at the airport. Airlines are more likely to upgrade passengers who look like they belong in business or first class. If you show up in sweatpants and flip-flops, your chances of getting a free upgrade are next to zero. But if you wear business casual or smart attire, flight attendants and gate agents are more likely to consider you for an upgrade if there's an available seat. Dressing well doesn't mean you have to wear a full suit, but consider wearing a collared shirt, dress pants, or stylish shoes. Avoid wearing graphic t-shirts, ripped jeans, or overly casual clothing. These might make it seem like you're an unfit candidate for an upgrade. Some airlines even have dress codes for their premium cabins, so dressing appropriately ensures you won't be denied a last-minute upgrade. Another trick: if you have a carry-on that looks high-end, it can further reinforce the image of a premium traveler. While appearance alone won't guarantee an upgrade, it definitely helps if a decision comes down to two equally eligible passengers. Number 2. Check in at the right time. Your timing at check-in can determine whether you get an upgrade or not. The best time to check in is either ASAP or very last minute. Both strategies work, but for different reasons. If you check in as soon as online check-in opens, usually 24 hours before your flight, you show the airline that you're an engaged traveler. Sometimes they offer discounted upgrades to early check-ins, and you'll have a better chance to snag one before anyone else does. On the other hand, checking in at the last minute at the airport can work in overbooked flights. If economy class is overbooked, airlines bump up certain passengers to make space. If you're among the last to check in and you have a flexible fare, loyalty status, or just the right luck, you could be selected for an upgrade rather than being left without a seat. Pro tip: always be polite to the staff at the check-in counter. Sometimes, simply asking nicely about upgrade availability can work wonders. Number 3. Use your frequent flyer status. One of the most reliable ways to get a free upgrade is through airline loyalty programs. Frequent flyers and elite status members are always considered first when airlines are upgrading passengers. If you travel even a few times a year, consider signing up for an airline's frequent flyer program. Even at the basic level, it increases your chances of an upgrade. If you fly often, try sticking to one airline alliance, such as SkyTeam, Star Alliance, or oneworld, rather than flying with different airlines all the time. The higher your status, the more likely you are to be upgraded. Many airlines also offer complimentary upgrades to elite members when there's availability. If you're just a few flights away from achieving elite status, it might be worth booking an extra trip to reach that tier. Because once you do, upgrades become significantly easier to get. Additionally, some credit cards that partner with airlines offer free upgrades, priority boarding, and lounge access. So check if your card has airline perks that you're not using. Number 4. Fly on off-peak days. Timing isn't just important for check-in. It also matters when you book and fly. If you want a better chance of getting an upgrade, avoid peak travel days like Fridays, Sundays, and Mondays when business travelers fill up premium seats. Instead, aim to fly on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Saturdays when fewer business travelers are flying. Airlines are less likely to sell out business and first-class seats on these days, which means more open seats available for potential upgrades. Another great tip: take the earliest flight of the day or a red-eye flight. Morning flights and overnight flights tend to be less full, making it easier to get an upgrade. Number 5. Be flexible with your seat selection. Believe it or not, where you choose to sit in economy can impact your chances of an upgrade. If you book a middle seat at the back of the plane, you might have a higher chance of being moved to a better seat if the airline needs to rearrange passengers. Avoid selecting exit row seats or bulkhead seats because airlines often charge extra for these, making them less likely to be upgraded. If an upgrade happens, It's usually for passengers who are sitting in less desirable seats. Also, if you're traveling solo, your chances increase significantly. Upgrading a single passenger is easier than upgrading a family or group. Number 6. Volunteer to be bumped from an overbooked flight. One of the best-kept secrets to getting a free upgrade is volunteering to give up your seat on an overbooked flight. Airlines often oversell economy tickets, assuming that some passengers won't show up, but when everyone does, they need to bump certain passengers. And that's where you come in. If you volunteer to be bumped, you can negotiate compensation, including a business or first-class seat on the next available flight. Airlines often start by offering travel vouchers, but if you politely request an upgrade instead of a voucher, they may agree. Number 7. Be friendly with the airline staff. Never underestimate the power of being polite and friendly. Airline staff deal with hundreds of travelers every day, many of whom are frustrated or demanding. Being one of the few kind and respectful passengers can go a long way in making you stand out. Start by being courteous at check-in, security, and the gate. A simple smile, a thank you, and even a light conversation can make a gate agent remember you in a positive way. If an upgrade becomes available, they are more likely to offer it to someone who made their job easier. Number 8. Book through the airline directly. While third-party travel websites might offer cheaper tickets, they often lower your chances of getting an upgrade. Airlines prioritize their own customers first, meaning that passengers who book directly through the airline are more likely to receive upgrades. Another advantage of booking directly is that you can call the airline before your flight and ask about available upgrades. If there are empty business or first-class seats, they may offer discounted upgrade options, which are often much cheaper than purchasing a premium seat outright. Number 9. Use special occasions to your advantage. Airlines are more likely to upgrade passengers who are celebrating a special occasion, whether it's a birthday, honeymoon, anniversary, or even a first-time flyer experience. If you're celebrating something special, mention it politely at check-in or to the flight attendants when boarding. While there's no guarantee, airlines sometimes offer upgrades or extra perks like complimentary champagne, priority seating, or even a seat in business class if one is available. Number 10. Avoid budget airlines. If you're hoping for a flight upgrade, avoid fly with budget carriers like Spirit, Frontier, or Ryanair. These airlines operate on a low-cost model, meaning they rarely offer upgrades, even for elite members. Instead, book with full-service airlines like Delta, American Airlines, British Airways, or Emirates, which frequently upgrade passengers when seats are available. Now that you know these 10 secret hacks for a flight upgrade, your next trip might be a whole lot more comfortable. Have you ever received a free flight upgrade? Let me know in the comments. And if you found these travel hacks useful, don't forget to subscribe for more insider tips on making your flights cheaper, smoother, and more comfortable. Safe travels!